Sparkle and the Lost Globe. In a quiet meadow filled with glowing flowers, Sparkle the unicorn trotted happily. Her magical horn shimmered softly, lighting the way.
What a beautiful night! The stars and flowers are twinkling together.
But suddenly, Sparkle's horn flickered and went completely dark.
Oh no! My glow is gone. How will I see the path home?
Sparkle remembered a special breathing trick her friends taught her. Whenever she felt scared, she whispered, "Shine and slow," then took a calming breath.
Shine and slow.
Feeling a little braver, Sparkle decided to search for her glow. She trotted past a singing brook. No glow there. She peeked under a silver leaf. Still no glow. Then, Sparkle looked deep inside her heart and remembered something important.
My glow comes from kindness. If I spread kindness, it will return to me.
Sparkle helped a tired firefly find its way home. And just like that, her horn flickered back to life, brighter than ever.
My glow is back! Shine and slow. Forever.
And so, Sparkle discovered that even when your light fades, kindness can help it shine again. Kindness is the brightest magic of all. Kiki's Garden Path. Kiki the koala wanted to plant a garden. He had 3 packets of seeds: carrot seeds, flower seeds, lettuce seeds.
Big gardens start small. Step by step.
First, Kiki needed to prepare the soil. He dug one small hole, then another, then another.
Step by step. That's how we do it.
Her friend Bunny hopped over. Hop, hop, hop.
Kiki, let's plant everything super fast.
Good things take time, Bunny. Step by step.
Kiki showed Bunny how. First, make a small hole. Second, place one seed gently inside. Third, cover it with soil. What would you plant first? Carrots or flowers?
See? Step by step. Not too fast.
Bunny tried to slow down. He made one hole carefully. He placed one seed gently. He covered it softly. It felt different. It felt good.
This is nice, Kiki. Step by step.
They planted all morning. 1 row of carrots, 1 row of flowers, 1 row of lettuce. Step by step by step.
Now we water them. Just a little each day.
Every day, Kiki visited his garden. Water the carrots, water the flowers, water the lettuce. Step by step. Soon, tiny green sprouts appeared. First the carrots, then the flowers, then the lettuce.
Look, Kiki, our patience worked.
Step by step. We grew something beautiful.
Can you move slowly like Kiki? Try taking 3 slow steps. Every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Taking your time helps things grow strong. Like Kiki's garden, the best things happen step by step. Moral: taking your time helps things grow strong. Rusty's Cozy Night. The sun was setting behind the tall pine trees, painting the forest in warm orange and purple colours. Rusty the fox stretched his paws and yawned a big, sleepy yawn. It had been a long day of exploring, and now it was time for something special. His evening walk through the quiet forest.
Time to say goodnight to my forest friends.
Rusty padded softly out of his cozy den, his rusty red fur glowing in the last light of day. The air was cool and fresh, and everything was becoming quieter and quieter. Step by step, Rusty walked along his favourite path, the one covered in soft moss that felt like a green carpet under his paws. The forest was getting ready for bed too. The busy squirrels had already tucked themselves into their tree homes. The chattering birds had sung their last songs. Now, only the gentle evening sounds remained. The whisper of leaves, the soft hoot of an owl far away, and Rusty's quiet footsteps. Step by step, slower and slower.
Hello, old oak tree. Are you getting sleepy too?
The ancient oak tree stood tall and peaceful, its branches swaying gently in the evening breeze. Rusty loved this tree. He sat down beneath it and looked up at its strong branches reaching toward the darkening sky. Through the leaves, he could see the first stars beginning to twinkle. 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, appearing like tiny night lights in the sky.
The stars are waking up as we get ready to sleep. How wonderful!
Rusty took a deep breath in and let it out slowly. The air smelled like pine needles and fresh earth. He breathed in again and out, feeling calmer and calmer with each breath. As Rusty sat there, he heard a familiar sound, the gentle burbling of the creek nearby. Step by step, slower and slower, he walked toward the water. The creek was his friend too, always singing its quiet water song.
Hello, little creek. You sound so peaceful tonight.
The water sparkled in the moonlight, flowing gently over smooth stones. Rusty dipped one paw into the cool water, then another. The creek seemed to whisper, slower and slower, quieter and quieter. Everything was slowing down for the night. Rusty noticed something special. Fireflies! They danced above the water like tiny floating lanterns, blinking their soft yellow lights. 1 firefly, 2 fireflies, 3 fireflies, making the evening feel magical. Rusty watched them dance, feeling his eyes grow heavy. The fireflies moved slower and slower, their lights growing softer and softer.
Even the fireflies are getting sleepy.
It was time to head back to his den. Rusty walked along the familiar path, knowing every root and stone. His paws made almost no sound on the soft forest floor. Step by step, slower and slower, he made his way home. As he walked, Rusty thought about all the cozy things waiting for him. His soft bed of leaves, his warm den, the quiet safety of his home. The moon was fully up now, round and bright, casting silver light through the trees. It made everything look dreamy and soft, like the whole forest was wrapped in a gentle blanket of moonlight.
Thank you, Moon, for lighting my way home.
When Rusty reached his den, he paused at the entrance. He turned around one more time to look at his peaceful forest. Everything was so quiet now, so still. The only sounds were the gentle rustle of leaves and the far-off call of a sleepy owl. Quieter and quieter, softer and softer.
Good night, old oak tree. Good night, little creek. Good night, fireflies. Good night, moon.
Rusty crawled into his cozy den. His bed of soft leaves and moss was waiting for him, just as he'd left it this morning. He turned in a circle once, twice, 3 times, making everything just right. Then he curled up into a warm ball, his fluffy tail wrapped around him like a blanket.
What a peaceful evening. I'm so grateful for my quiet forest home.
Rusty closed his eyes and listened to the gentle sounds of night. The soft wind in the trees, sounding like a lullaby. His breathing became slower and slower, in and out, in and out. He thought about tomorrow, another day to explore, another evening to enjoy his peaceful walk. But for now, it was time to rest, time to dream, time to let everything become quieter and quieter, softer and softer. Rusty's breathing was deep and calm now. His cozy den kept him safe and warm. The forest sang its quiet night song all around him. Everything was peaceful. Everything was still. Everything was just right. And as Rusty drifted off to sleep, the whole forest seemed to whisper, "Rest now. Rest now. All is well." Maybe you're feeling sleepy too. Maybe your eyes are getting heavy, just like Rusty's. Maybe it's time for you to rest as well. Safe and cozy in your own warm bed. Breathe in slowly and out, letting yourself become calmer and calmer, quieter and quieter. Every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. The quiet moments before sleep are special moments. When we slow down and notice the peaceful things around us, the soft sounds, the gentle lights, the cozy feelings, we find that everything we need is already here. Just like Rusty in his forest home, you are safe, you are loved, and it's time to rest.
Good night, friend.
Good night. Momo's Moonlight Journey. High up in the jungle trees, where the branches touch the clouds, Momo the monkey sat on his favorite branch. The sun was setting, painting the whole jungle gold and pink. Momo had climbed so many trees today, swung on so many vines, and played so many games. Now, as the evening arrived, he felt something different. A gentle tiredness in his arms and legs.
What a big day! But look, the evening is starting something special.
Instead of swinging fast from tree to tree like he usually did, tonight, Momo decided to move differently. Tonight, he would move slower and slower, quieter and quieter, to see what the evening jungle had to show him. Momo climbed down from his high branch, one hand, one foot, moving carefully and calmly. No rushing tonight. The jungle air was warm and soft, like a gentle hug all around him. As he moved through the trees, slower and slower, he noticed things he'd never seen before when he was swinging fast.
Oh, hello there, little tree frog. I didn't know you lived here.
A tiny green frog sat perfectly still on a leaf, its throat puffing gently in and out, in and out. Momo watched the little frog breathe and found himself breathing along with it, in and out, in and out. The frog's eyes were half closed, peaceful and calm. Moving branch by branch, slower and slower, Momo continued his evening journey. The jungle was changing now. The bright chattering parrots had tucked their heads under their wings. The busy butterflies had found their sleeping spots under big leaves. Everything was becoming quieter and quieter.
The whole jungle is slowing down. How interesting.
As Momo moved gently through the trees, he came to a special place. A clearing where he could see the sky. The moon was rising, big and round and silver, like a gentle nightlight for the whole jungle. Moonbeams filtered through the leaves, making everything glow with soft, silvery light. Momo found a wide, comfortable branch and sat down, letting his legs dangle. For once, he didn't swing them back and forth. He just let them hang, still, feeling the warm evening air around his toes. Step by step, or rather, breath by breath, everything was becoming more peaceful.
Hello, moon. You move so slowly across the sky. I like that.
Below him, Momo could hear the river flowing. Not rushing like during the day, but flowing slowly and steadily. The sound was like a quiet song. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Slower and slower. Quieter and quieter. Something magical caught Momo's eye. Glowworms! They decorated the tree trunks like tiny stars that had come down to visit the jungle. One glowworm, two glowworms, three glowworms and more, all glowing with a soft green light. They didn't move quickly. They moved slower and slower, leaving gentle trails of light.
You're painting the trees with starlight.
Momo decided to follow the glowworm's example. He climbed to the next tree, moving just as slowly as they did. One hand reaching, one hand holding. No swinging, no jumping. Just peaceful, gentle movement. It felt different. It felt nice. It felt like floating through the warm evening air. As he moved this way, Momo discovered a family of sloths hanging from a branch. They were the slowest creatures in the whole jungle, and they looked so peaceful, so content.
Hello, slow friends. You knew the secret all along, didn't you?
The biggest sloth opened one sleepy eye and smiled at Momo, then closed it again. They hung there together for a moment, Momo and the sloths, just being still, just breathing, in and out, in and out. Slower and slower. The jungle night sounds were beginning now, but they weren't loud or startling. They were soft and rhythmic. The gentle chirp of crickets, the distant hoot of an owl, the rustle of leaves in the breeze. All these sounds blended together like a lullaby, quieter and quieter, softer and softer.
Everything sounds different when you slow down to listen.
Momo continued his moonlight journey, moving from tree to tree like he was swimming through the warm night air. His usual big energy had transformed into something else, a calm, peaceful feeling that filled him from his fingers to his toes. He found his favorite resting tree, the one with the smooth bark and the perfect curve for sitting. As he settled onto it, Momo looked out at his jungle home. Everything was bathed in moonlight and shadow. So peaceful, so still. Even the leaves seemed to whisper, "Rest now. Rest now."
My body did so much today. My arms climbed so high. My legs jumped so far. And now they're happy to be still.
Momo leaned back against the smooth tree trunk. His breathing was calm and steady now, matching the rhythm of the jungle night. He wasn't asleep. He was just resting, just being present in this quiet moment. His tail hung relaxed, swaying gently in the breeze like a pendulum, slower and slower. The moon climbed higher in the sky, watching over the jungle like a gentle guardian. The glowworms continued their slow dance. The river kept its steady song. And Momo sat there, feeling grateful for this different kind of adventure. The adventure of being still, of moving slowly, of discovering the quiet wonders that only appear when we stop rushing.
Thank you, arms, for all the climbing today. Thank you, legs, for all the jumping. Now you can rest. You deserve it.
And as Momo sat there in his moonlit tree, he felt something wonderful. His whole body becoming heavier and heavier in the most comfortable way, like sinking into the softest clouds. His eyes could stay open or close. It didn't matter. Everything was peaceful. Everything was right. Maybe you're feeling that way too. Maybe your arms and legs are ready to rest after your own big day. Maybe you'd like to breathe along with Momo and the jungle. In and out. Slower and slower. Quieter and quieter. Every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Our bodies do so much for us every day. Running, playing, exploring, discovering. And when evening comes, they deserve our thanks and our rest. When we slow down, when we move gently, when we breathe deeply, we give our bodies the gift of peace. Just like Momo in his moonlit tree, you can let your body rest now. It's done such good work today.
Slower and slower. Quieter and quieter. What a perfect way to be.
Rest well, little one. Rest well. Mitten's perfect cozy spot. Tonight, Mittens the cat wanted to find the perfect cozy spot to curl up and sleep. Mittens had soft, silky fur, little white paws that made no sound when she walked, and the sweetest purr that rumbled like a tiny engine.
Meow.
Before Mittens could drift off to dreamland, she had to find just the right place. Not too noisy, not too bright, just cozy, warm and safe. Mittens tiptoed quietly around the room. Step, step, step. Her tail swished slowly behind her. She tried the couch. She tried the windowsill. She even tried the soft laundry basket. But none of them felt quite right. The couch was too bumpy. The windowsill was too chilly. And the laundry basket, well, it smelled a little funny.
Meow.
So Mittens kept looking. Step, step, step. Then, Mittens spotted a little blanket folded in the corner. It looked warm and fluffy. She circled around the blanket once, twice, 3 times, and finally curled herself into a tiny ball. Ah, this was almost perfect. Almost. But something was missing. Mittens wanted it to feel extra special tonight. She began to knead the blanket gently with her little paws. Press, press, press. Purr. Each press made the blanket softer. Each purr made the room warmer. The more Mittens needed, the cozier it became. She was making her own perfect cozy nest. When her paws grew tired, Mittens curled up again. Her tail wrapped around her body like a soft scarf. She gave one last big stretch, and then a slow, sleepy yawn.
Meow.
Mittens closed her eyes halfway, then all the way. Her breathing slowed down, in and out, in and out. The room was quiet now. The world was quiet now. Only the soft sound of Mittens' gentle purr filled the air. Purr. As Mittens drifted off to sleep, her dreams began to grow. She dreamed of chasing butterflies in a sunny meadow. She dreamed of warm cuddles and soft ear rubs. She dreamed of rolling in a sunbeam on a quiet afternoon. Each dream made her purr even more softly. Purr, purr. And soon, you can close your eyes and drift into dreamland too. Just like Mittens. Good night, Mittens. Good night, you. Finny and the Tide Pool Library. At low tide, Finny the shark found a tiny library made of shells.
A library? Under the sky?
Welcome! Our books are shells. Each one keeps a story inside.
How do you read a shell?
The crab tapped 3 shells.
Hold to your ear. Listen.
What should I try first?
He chose a spiral shell.
It's a whale song.
Then a scallop shell.
A brave little boat.
Finally, a star-shaped shell rested near a starfish.
That one is my favorite.
Finny listened. He heard 3 wishes. Find, care, share.
Find, care, share. What should I do with a story when it's done?
Share it with someone who needs it.
A small fish peeked from a rock, eyes worried.
Would you like a story?
Finny told the whale song softly. Then the brave boat. Then the 3 wishes. The little fish relaxed. Fins floating easy.
Stories feel bigger when we share them.
And tide pools feel bigger when we listen.
As the tide returned, the shell books hummed. Finny promised to come back. Find, care, share, again. Moral: every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Stories grow kinder when we share them. Finny and the Moon Ladder. The moon made a silver road on the water. A tiny crab waved its claws.
My shell ring fell onto that shiny road. I can't reach it. We'll try together. What should we do first?
old turtle drifted by.
Use 3 steps. Float, stack, steady.
Finny gathered 3 smooth kelp ribbons.
Step 1. Float.
He tied a bowline around a drift log to make a floating rung.
Step 2. Stack.
He added a second rung with shells for grip.
Step 3. Steady.
The turtle placed a fin on the side, holding the ladder still.
May I climb? Slow and safe. 1, 2, 3.
The crab reached the silver road, the moon's reflection, and scooped the ring. The water shivered with light.
I did it! Thank you!
Float, stack, steady. It works many ways.
We built a ladder out of night.
The moon slid higher, and the silver road faded. But the little ring shone on the crab's claw, bright as a promise. Moral: every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Small steps, done together, reach big light. Kiki and the Pouch Post. Kiki made a tiny mailbag that fit inside her pouch. 3 pockets. Hello, help, and hooray.
Step-by-step messages.
A shy Joey held a folded leaf.
I want to invite friends to play, but my words feel small.
Try hello first. What should it say?
They wrote, "Hello, come to the log clearing at Sun Peak."
Now the help pocket. Anything to ask?
Bring a blue pebble.
Kiki smiled. And hooray?
Games and snacks.
Kiki delivered leaf letters, 1 to Echidna, 1 to Wallaby, 1 to Cockatoo.
A pebble party? I'll bring 3.
At Sun Peak, the clearing glittered with blue.
Everyone came.
Your words carried you.
They sorted pebbles by shade, light, middle, deep, then spelled H-I with stones.
Messages can be steps. Hello, help, hooray!
I can pouch post next time.
Moral: every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Small words sent kindly invite big joy. Kiki and the Raincoat Parade. Rain tapped the eucalyptus leaves. Wombat peeked from a burrow.
My fur gets soggy.
Step by step, we'll keep you dry.
Kiki gathered 3 things: big leaves, smooth bark, and twine-like vines.
What should we build first? Hood, shoulders, or tail?
They tried a leafy hood. Too floppy.
Try bark shoulders.
The bark worked, but slipped at the sides.
Vines for ties, step by step.
Soon Wombat had a cozy raincoat. Leaf hood, bark shoulders, vine ties.
It fits. Can we make more?
A parade of dry.
They built 2 more. One for lorikeet's nest, and one for a log library.
Let's march. 1, 2, 3.
Under the raining leaves, the forest felt like a cozy room. Dry burrow, dry nest, dry books, dry smiles. Moral: every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Prepared kindness keeps everyone cozy. Sparkle and the Cloud Painter. Clouds drifted like blank pages. Sparkle tilted her horn.
Light can paint if we help it. Paint with light?
A sunbeam slid across the meadow.
Aim me carefully.
3 steps. Point, pause, polish.
Sparkle pointed her horn toward a cloud.
Point.
She paused to breathe with the wind. In, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3.
Pause.
She polished the light with a gentle spiral.
Polish.
The cloud blushed pink, then gold, then soft violet. 3 gentle colors.
It's a sky painting. Want to try? What should you paint first?
The deer pointed, paused, polished. A cloud became a friendly fawn shape, ears bright with sun.
Light listens when you go slow.
Shine and slow is another way to say be kind to light.
When the sky turned evening blue, the paintings drifted away, but everyone kept the warm colors in their hearts. Moral: every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. When we slow down, even light can learn with us. Sparkle and the Quiet Bridge. A shy hedgehog wanted to cross a talking brook. Bibble bubble, careful now.
It sounds deep. We'll make a quiet bridge.
Sparkle tapped 3 flat stones with her hoof. 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Listen.
They listened to the brook's rhythm. Bibble, bubble, bibble.
Step 2. Match.
They placed stones where the water paused.
Step 3. Soften.
Sparkle's horn sent a hush of light that smoothed the ripples.
What should I do first? Listen, match, soften, then step.
Hedgehog tried. 1 paw, 2 paws, 3. Bibble bubble. Welcome. On the far bank, Hedgehog smiled.
I crossed. Quiet can be strong. Quiet helps us hear the way.
The stones glimmered like small moons, and the brook sang a lullaby for travelers. Moral: every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Quiet attention builds gentle bridges. Minton's and the Gentle Sun. Wind blew strong. I can make the child drop the scarf. The child held the scarf tight.
So cold.
Let's be gentle.
Purr, purr, press.
Wind huffed once. Twice. 3 times. But the scarf stayed.
What should we do next?
I will shine.
Purr, purr, press.
The child felt cozy.
Warm. The scarf came loose.
Wind turned quiet. Sun glowed. Mittens purred. Moral: every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Gentle and warm is stronger than loud and rough. Ember and the Little Mouse. Ember walked by a tree. Ivy wrapped around him.
Oh dear! I'm stuck. What should I do?
I can help.
You?
The mouse nibbled once, twice, 3 times. The vines opened.
Thank you, little one.
Later, rain made the mouse's door heavy.
My family is stuck inside.
I will help you now.
Ember gave 3 warm puffs. The door opened.
We're safe.
Big or small, help matters.
Moral: every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Even the smallest friend can do something big. Momo and the Leaf Race. Momo made a boat from a leaf.
Let's race to the bend.
I'll go slow.
Ready, steady, go!
Momo's boat zoomed. He spun once. He spun twice. He spun 3 times.
I'm winning.
But Momo stopped to eat a mango. He stopped to wave at parrots. Tortoise drifted, slow, steady. 1, 2, 3. At the bend, Tortoise was there first.
You beat me?
Slow and steady works.
I'll try slow too.
They floated back, fast, then slow, then quiet. The river sang. Every story has a little treasure hidden inside. Here's the treasure from this one. Fast is fun, but slow and steady can win too.